Hello and welcome back to Kelly 60 Plays Live. Uh, this is the first time in a while I streamed. The last time I streamed was back in January for Xenosaga 2. A playthrough that's still ongoing, but we're on a new stream, partially streamed playthrough. Might have some recorded parts to it, but Today we're heading back to a game I started 5 years. I originally played 5 years ago. At this point, technically, which is Xenoblade Chronicles X, the definitive edition, just launched on Switch. There is new content to the game, but I'm gonna have to go through anyways. Eventually, so figured why not do it again, see what it can go. And I have to say before we truly get into this, at the time of this stream, which this past Saturday, which was March 15th, 2025, I have just passed 100 subscribers on YouTube, in fact. And I want to say to all those who have done that, have subscribed there, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I originally started this channel just to, you know, if I got lucky, add some extra to my income to potentially my college back in 2018. Technically, 2019 is when I really would get started. And I just wanted to. The big inspirations was, having people enjoy my content. Hopefully, small sound bites that will hopefully let people have enjoyment when they have tough times. Uh, as well as maybe introducing a new game to someone. Uh, but rather, but that being said, once again, thank you, and let's get into it. Xenoblade X. I originally played this game on this channel 5 years ago, as mentioned, right after restarting my channel. And as of this portion of time, it will have been about 9 years since I first played this game. Uh, I got this February 2016. I would later beat this exact game. I think at the tail sometime next week will be 9 months, 9 years since I first beat this game. And I put time into my original run. So let's get on into it. But I will absolutely say, uh for those who are looking to pick this game up or have picked this game up and haven't played the Wii U version, welcome to Mira. But why did I start on the game, my game screen before actually getting in? Well, certain audio does not work in uh it's not light, so I do have to pay attention to that. Okay, so let's see how well the game audio is working. Okay, and that's fine, so I don't care. Or hang on, I'm technically hearing it immediately. Okay, so no, scrolling through that, everything's fine. We're good. Uh, oh, other than the fact that I muted, but I did in fact mute the game on my end. Okay, everything over here is fine, so let's get in to the game. Time to crash land again. Um, I don't remember this cutscene. That portion of the cutscene. This piece I do recognize. This is when the ghost comes above it. Yeah. Looking fairly good in terms of video quality. I'm also using my good monitor though as a thing.
2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye.
I was still trying not to talk over this, but I have already viewed this cutscene 2 times prior. Actually more. Technically played. Did have a burner save for my playthrough.
Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale.
That doesn't really show that the Earth actually blows up. There's no actual beam hitting it. It just goes.
The pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us. Literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
Okay. Couple base selections. I'd probably just start. Hollow field plane. Okay. Because these don't actually have any unit of measurement to it, though it is technically an American ship. Yeah, right about there. that a little. I think that's better. Circles, no. 8. Hmm. No. Oh, I wonder where this one came from. Yeah. No. Actually, yeah, that one. Okay. What is with this very... Oh, it's a full, like, mix. Like how it's not just a pure color, though. I will say that. That's a good one. Okay, so no. Not that color. One of those more subdued red. Apparently that don't exist. That looks better. Hmm. Okay. Yep. Hmm.
We've still got a ways to go. What? Ready? It's nice to be wanted. Huh? Woohoo! We did!
They staggered me. Right, let's do this. Hey. Hey. I'm off balance.
We'll work well together, I'm sure.
I'm gonna go with Studios Voice for this playthrough, because first playthrough was heroic, and most playthroughs after have taken or any changes has been the classic.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
I do like this because it's shows how blurry your eyesight kind of is.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece. Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
Yep. Done.
Good, there we go. What else you remember? It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move? We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go. All right, let's get going.
And someone you just met a gun. We'll say, if you have playing this game on something that you can change the gamma, change it to where it's a little darker, because it definitely works, especially some of these cutscenes. Primordia, and it's back. Is jump always the trigger? I don't remember that. I think it was B. Arm down is looks like follow ball. Pause, system, gameplay tips, Mira and archives, Prologue. Something I don't remember there being. So, Earth. Battle points, class EXP, player EXP, material tickets in Miranum, or Miranium, 10,000 credit. Active members. I can hit X to control Elma if I feel. There are 22 characters. Okay, let's get moving. Not much else I can do here. Oh. Time to check other stasis pods.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few.
I wonder if we'll be
Right.
hearing that line in a
You
different
don't
light
remember
later
the
in the
white
game.
whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces.
Not
And
our
destroyed.
homeworld, your homeworld. I wonder why she said it that way. I'm sorry, I'll be quiet. That's the streamer.
Ring any bells? Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget. I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up
Yep.
to the task?
I know how the game plays.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight! Shadow strike!
Assault hammer! Down you go! Open fire!
Oh! It now also triggers for your own talks. Because it didn't do that originally.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Okay. Look depressed at the idea of work. Show interest. Okay.
Then you're interested.
Make myself
In
useful.
that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Yeah, the character models definitely look better. Hang on, wait a... I noticed it was... Yes, soul voices. That is something they did, I think, fix for this one. And I'm going to bring this up. The OG game did... Nope. Can't use that yet. But as I was about saying, because I forgot, soul voices for your own character never triggered. Because in the original game, they didn't highlight with the exclamation point. They flashed. If an art was being called for a soul voice, the art would flash. It doesn't here. Okay, I have to hold the button down and I can't speed it up. Where's this other one? Over here.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
Oop.
attacks. Assault hammer.
Slide!
Flame grenade.
Shadow strike!
Or, no. This whole voice doesn't change.
Now, if we can just topple them with gunfire. Game on set.
We got it. Let's move.
Okay. Dude. Last rank. I am going to be taking this entire.
Target in sight. Scream
Assault hammer. Flame grenade.
They're gonna be here for a while. Novice Collector. There are a lot of rare items here, so... And hard to find items.
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow strike!
Assault hammer.
Slide!
Flame grenade. We're in a good position. Move in. No, I can't move. What?
I should heal up
Going to
first.
make it.
I can't move. Shadow strike! Nice. Move in and do some damage. Slide! Scream edge!
Victory is ours.
Nice.
that is one thing that doesn't fix. Unfortunately. How many EXP bars do I have? Okay. Ground gear splashing. Still can't do this. I'm not the level. I'm not the correct level, and I'm not the right class. Already ranked 3 because it's trying to get me through the class faster.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight! Shadow strike!
Assault hammer. Down you go. Open fire. Game on set.
Nice work.
Remember, this game has nothing involving the term fall damage. So, if you're worried about falling from a great height, do not.
Target in sight! Nice. Move in and do some
Put some
damage.
power into this one. Flame grenade.
Shadow
Game
strike!
on set.
Nice
There,
work.
Slit edge. I'm still not high enough level.
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got. Slide! I can't move.
Assault hammer.
Shadow strike!
Flame grenade.
Of course.
Edge. Chrome armor. This is where
Slide!
I need healing.
I should heal up first.
Edge.
Move in and strike.
Oh, all 3 have done.
No, I can't move.
Oh no, it's just this guy.
I'm not going to make it. My focus is improving.
Shadow
It's
strike.
time. Sometimes you have to be reckless.
Now, it's my
Victory
turn.
is ours.
Nice work.
Getting some of the rare drops early. Okay, here's the
I'm
third
going
one.
in.
Let's see what you've got.
Assault hammer.
Scream edge!
Oh,
Flame
that
grenade.
I timed that way too.
Slide!
Move in.
Now, it's my turn. Nice.
Chrome
Move in and do
armor.
some damage.
Ah, found that
Upper
item.
hand.
Game and set.
There we
Got
go.
it. Let's move.
Still not. 9 more. Okay. Was there anything up here other than the grenade? No. Gotta collect these collectibles. Because you never know, there might be an item here and not... Hey, also remember some...
Melee attacks next.
Now, my turn.
Assault hammer. Flame grenade.
Shadow strike. Slide. We got it. Let's move.
the non-level 3 version.
Edge.
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer. Flame grenade.
Splinter.
Chrome armor.
I have aggro.
Edge. I can't let this new strength distract me.
There we go. Ranged accuracy or cooldown reducer. The better of the two. I still haven't gotten another physical weapon. Do I have... Oh, it shows me everything and how to get... Probably not how to get it. Yeah, nope. Yeah, they try to get you out of Drifter real quick, that's right. I'm already level 5.
Ready?
Let's see what you've got. Shadow strike.
Edge. Assault hammer. Down you go. Open fire.
Morale's going pretty cool.
Chrome what?
Oh, right as I tried putting my...
Slide knife. Move in and do some damage.
What?
Shadow strike.
Victory is ours.
Ah,
Nice work.
let my health heal a little more.
I'm going in.
Let's see. They're off guard. Stack them with melee attack.
Staggering. We're in a good position. Move in. Flame grenade. Chrome on what?
Every time.
Burn.
We can just topple them with gunfire.
I'll topple them.
I'll distract them all. Game and set.
We got him.
There we go. And an iron knife. Yeah. Already looking good. And more guns for melee TP gain up. Okay. I don't have anything that uses that. Ranged accuracy plus another slot for those items that I will not go into yet. Another iron knife, 2,000 credits, and there's still 2 more in it.
I'm going in.
Let's engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I won't miss this chance. Assault hammer.
Unfortunately, my only ranged attack is the one that doesn't.
An edge. No, I can't move. What? An edge.
Sorry about that.
Slide. Splinter.
Now, if we can just topple them with gunfire, victory is ours.
We got him. Let's move.
Infuriate, which is the aggro. First gold drop.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer.
Image destroyed. Move in and
Flame
strike.
grenade. I'll put some power into this.
Yeah, Infuriate is aggro. I don't want aggro.
Game and set.
We got it. Let's move.
Obviously, we can get moving, but I do want these collectibles. I've killed most of the enemies. In the area, I'm merely just going to be going through each set once here. Intel. Oh. Affinity chart. There's only 2 people.
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Flame
Shadow
grenade!
strike.
Oh, I missed the,
Assault hammer!
Move in and strike.
Chrome armor!
I'm off balance.
oh.
You're pushing me back!
Ow!
We can just topple them with gunfire. Spin edge!
I'll topple him.
Game and set.
Nice work.
There's a lot of these guys.
Wear them down from a distance. Spin edge!
Target in sight. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer! Flame grenade!
Apparently, I missed the one hit.
Spin edge!
I do not have an aura.
We can just topple them with gunfire.
I'll topple him.
Spin edge! We're in it. Victory is ours.
Nice work.
Think these guys have a chance of dropping armor?
Ready?
Let's see what
Oh,
you've got.
one of the things I had grabbed was actually
Shadow strike.
Assault hammer!
Slide.
Flame grenade! We're in a good position. Move in! Spin edge! Chrome armor!
Slide.
If we can just topple them, this experience just serves to make me strong.
There we go. Level 4. Slide slash. Or side slash. Talking about a armor part. There we go. Talking about gear. There we go. Got Born survival. With melee attack up. I think I had gotten a new set of boots. That's at least. Huh. Ah, okay. I had already got to know almost everything. Nope. Prototype sleep is worse. Okay. This is not Xenoblade 3. I can not fight in the water. I believe it's always night. I think during this point it is weather lock.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in
Oh, new one. Enemy type.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I'll put some power into this.
Shadow strike.
Why are they different from the previous ones? They have sight on their mind.
Let's see what you've got.
They're sight and sound based.
Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade! Victory is ours.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. I got gold blades from those? Awesome. They probably crap though. Nope. Okay, no, iron blades are... I don't remember any of the blades being that bulky. For Full Metal Jaguar. Oh, we got a Lake Teraba. I'm just gonna run past the point where I want to fight it. Ran past the cutscene barrier.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise.
Yep.
Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this.
My weather effect is apparently fog.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
Yeah, I like how I got all the armor parts except one more shoulder piece. Oh, I did see a small issue on pop in right there, where the where the object type changed right there. It wasn't the worst.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
You won't find this place on any star chart. I never actually took that into account.
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
If you're trying to go the fast path.
That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Enemy detection types. Enemies with a level much lower than yours will not attack unprovoked. Non-aggression, no icon. Visual, eye. Auditory. Will react if you wander too close to it or make too much noise. Sprint, RB, auto run.
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I won't miss this chance.
Of course, then the stagger came out.
Down you go.
Target inside.
Game and set.
Nice work.
Oh, the advanced iron sword. I'm not a drifter yet, though. One of these here was a level 5. Correctly. I think that's the one below. Here's the level 2 back here.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight. Scream at the edge.
I'll put some power into this one. Flame grenade! We're in a good position.
Now,
Game
strength
ends.
comes from experience. Let's
There we
try
go.
it out.
Oh, Advanced Iron Blades 2. Can I even equip those yet? Nope. Ah, technically a better weapon. Oh, that's my melee boost version. Oh, these are the 2s, not the OG. Okay, Elma. Go ham. It's like, oh, here comes all the ham skills. Yeah, a lot of level 5s and 6ers. Level 5s and 6s are out down there. I'm only level 4. Oh, that cool. I like that. I don't remember that being in the game. Nope. Okay. Not that. That's all fine. Visual, camera, ground gear, items, arranged, no lyrics original. Interesting. Like that choice. Going through all the enemies.
Ready?
Let's see what engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I won't miss this
Shadow
chance.
strike. Sliding slinger.
Assault hammer! If we can just
Man, I can be fairly far away from them.
an edge!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Chrome armor!
Side slash.
Game and set.
Nice work.
An edge! We're in a good position.
Now it's
Move
my
in.
turn.
Assault hammer! Down you go!
Slide.
Open fire!
Side slap nice. Move in and do some damage.
Put some power into this one. We're in a good position. Move in!
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, because some of those don't change. Recuperate, okay. Healing. Advanced Storm Assault Rifle, not the Battle Rifle. Okay. Anything better out of this? Oh, no. Nope. Still worse. Fashion gear. You're never really gonna use this until later. They did have to make it a separate thing, though. I like that I'm like, oh, they had to make that separate. These guys tend to be on the more difficult end of the enemy
Going in.
sector.
Let's see what you've got.
Now get in there.
It's my turn. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
I'll put some power into this one.
Sliding slinger.
An edge.
Side slash.
Flame grenade.
Oh, it immediately knocked out of.
This force.
An edge.
Upper hand.
Chrome armor.
Slinger.
That's not gonna do much, but
Some damage.
Put some power into this one. We're in a good position. All this experience just
There we
serves
go.
to make me stronger.
It didn't have to be like this.
Use melee attacks.
okay.
Now it's my
Good to
turn.
know.
Slide.
Assault hammer. Down you go. Open fire. We can just topple them with
Early
gunfire.
bird.
An edge.
That's a nice
Move in
weapon,
and do
right?
some damage.
Recuperate.
Slide.
Game
Slinger.
and set.
Nice work.
Aid. Still not out of Drifter.
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got. Shadow strike.
Assault hammer. Now, if we can just topple them with gunfire.
I'm out of practice with those.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Side slash.
I will say, I am out of practice when it comes to the quick times.
Victory
Because
is ours.
3 didn't have them. Okay. Oh,
I'm going
here's
in.
how we get
Let's
to...
they're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Staggering. Down you go.
Scream edge.
Open fire. Flame grenade.
Target in sight.
Game and set.
We got it. Let's move.
Ready?
Let's see what engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I won't miss this chance. Assault hammer.
Always right before Elma actually staggers
We're in a
the
good
enemy.
position. Move in.
This is the best weapon currently.
Side slash nice. Move in and do some damage.
My focus is improving. It's time. An edge.
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Watch me go. Don't give them a chance to rest.
Slide. Slinger.
Oh, there's Shadowrunner. Survival Soleils and Iron Blades. Another set of Iron Blades too. TP up. I'll leave the other ones on. Oh, I was gonna check the extra blade set that I just got in case there's something else. Nope, it's the exact same one, except the current blades are the better set. Oh. It's on 13 is definitely not the level I wanted to be dealing with currently. Yeah, no. I would need... I think I need a certain other, not necessarily upgrade, but upgrade.
Ready?
Let's see what's engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
That is the one thing I'm not sure
Side flash.
about, is how I'm supposed to lock onto a specific appendage.
An edge!
Come on,
Victory is ours.
We got
let's
it.
rank
Let's
up.
move.
Well, now there's 2 Soles. Or souls. Max, and it's still more max DP.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight. Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some
Put some
damage.
power into
Side
this.
flash. Appendage destroyed.
Flame
Move in
grenade.
and strike.
Put some power into this. We're in a good
Shadow
position.
runner.
Move in.
It'll be night by the time I actually make it back to the city.
Game and set.
We got it. Let's move.
An advanced Iron Knight. Okay. Now we'll take that. Melee TP gain up or potential up? Potential 1. I'll take the potential 1.
Wear them down from a distance. We've been discovered.
Target in sight. Shadow strike.
Now get in there. An
Now,
edge.
fire.
Assault hammer.
Oh. I'll wait till another,
Chrome armor.
go voice.
An edge. We're in a good position.
Upper
Move
hand.
in.
Slide. Appendage destroyed. Move in
Flame
and strike.
grenade.
Shadow runner. Shadow
Put some
strike.
power into this one.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Game and set.
We got it. Let's move.
Oh. But that's the one that already has something. Critical Surge. Beam resists gravity down. Upgrade 4. I'll get that to Elma. And our lay pet.
Let's see what's engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I
Shadow
won't miss
strike.
this chance. Assault hammer! Down you go!
Target in
Open
sight.
fire! Good. Now get in there! Recuperate!
I'm gonna use recuperate now,
Pushing me back!
but I can potentially avoid a evasion.
They're tough.
An edge!
Touch me up.
Oh,
Sliding slinger.
Infuriate!
Shadow strike. Stop that dent in 'em. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
They're pushing me back! I'll make sure to leave a dent! If we can just topple them with
Upper
gunfire!
hand.
Flame
Tough.
grenade!
Touch me up. Sliding
How's
slinger.
this?
Appreciate it.
An edge! We're in a good position. Move in!
can you stagger, please?
Shadow strike.
An edge! Assault hammer! Down you go! Open fire!
I wasn't gonna get that off.
imagined this is where life was going to take me.
Advanced survival body wear and another gauntlet. Worn combat glove. Melee attack up to. That isn't until level 12. Level 8 body wear. Resist everything.
As you wish.
I'm gonna try like everything.
Edge!
Now, melee attack.
I'll put some power into this one. Flame grenade! Now get in there! Chrome armor! And edge!
Upper hand.
Let's see how stupid I was.
Get in and do some damage. Sliding. Lightner.
Infuriate! This is wearing me down. I need healing.
I should heal up first.
And edge!
Hostile neutralized.
Recuperate!
Strength combat. Side slash. Sliding. Lightner.
We're in a good position. Move in! What? What? Chrome armor!
Side slash.
Man,
I should heal up first.
Flame grenade!
Slide. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Put some power into this. We're in a good position. Move in!
Now, my turn.
oh, Beam Barrage from. Oh, I can swap character classes now. Yes.
Do some damage.
She's wearing me down.
I should heal up
I need
first.
healing.
That's mostly what everything for
Shadow strike.
Winged Jaguar is the
Flame grenade!
Slide. Lightner.
Assault hammer! And edge! We're in a good position. Move in!
Now, melee attacks.
What? Put some power into this.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Recuperate!
I don't think I ever actually used
Doesn't serve to
Recuperate
make
there.
me stronger.
Oh, Vespers. Take off. Okay, I can now change classes. Give me Striker. I'm gonna go the hard way route first. Weapon Mastery. Once you hit all 6, you get access to the weapon. That is correct. I can no longer use the knife, but I already have a new broadsword. Of course, I got a level 12 weapon. Here is one hint I will give, though, for the game. Do not do what I did initially and just go through the middle steps by themselves. Go for a completed class. And clearly one that you've been working on. Because here we are. Here is every class item I have. And man, is this art palette super small comparatively. So that might actually throw me off a little. Since I'm going to be used to the higher leveled, having an extra, like, I think 3. I'm gonna keep doing that because that's what I'm used to. I got a storm rifle, not an advanced storm. Ooh. The Latexes give level 8 and 12 items. Good to know. L02 fuel tank. I wonder what that's to.
From a distance. Rising blade. We're in a good position.
Shadow in off balance. Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
We'll put some power into this one.
Scream edge.
Flame grenade.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Put some power into this one. Now, if we can just topple them with gunfire.
How top level.
Infuriate. We can just topple them with gunfire. Game reset.
Yeah, that's the best skill in the game right there. Early skill is that. It does way too much for its own good. Longsword is definitely a great weapon. Can it target? Level 10 enemy. They are currently
Ready?
Let's see what you've got. Shadow strike.
Rising blade. Assault hammer.
Slide.
Flame grenade.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Shadow.
yes. That's why I like it.
Reinforcements.
So long as I am targeted,
Hostile
that does way too much damage.
close range combat. Slide. Flinger. Shadow strike.
Infuriate. Rising blade. We're in a good position.
Now,
Move
my
in.
turn.
Victory is ours.
Nice work.
Just hit X. And mark Westgate Plain. A level 8 and a level 10. Sitting over there. That is too close to the overall area, so I'm gonna have to take out this remaining bat and drop that.
Didn't have to be like this. They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Staggering. Assault hammer. Flame grenade. Now, if we can just topple them with gunfire.
Wish I had Infuriate up.
Rising blade. We're in a good position. Move in. Infuriate. Rising. Game unset.
Nice work.
And there it goes. Those enemies are named Vespers.
Didn't have to be like this.
Infuriate. Melee attacks next. Rising blade. Assault hammer. Down you
Side
go.
slash.
Open fire.
Targeted sight.
That was a quick take out. I'm already being targeted, so I don't need Infuriate there.
Side slash. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Still don't have it up.
We got him. Let's move.
Advanced Iron. Got my second sword. Beam res down, stabilizer, boost, and attack up. I will keep the one I currently have. And
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in sight.
Rising blade.
Shadow strike.
Put some power into this one. Flame grenade.
Side slash. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
looks like technically there is still, at least at the start of battle, there is a little contest still for
Victory is ours.
where the enemy is looking. Oh, I got my first skill. That is good, actually. Getting a skill this early. Oh, I need to, whatever that is, expend BP. Spend something you don't have. Spent an hour just getting to the base of operations for the game.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Oh. Rex fight.
And we're riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Yeah. What, you think I'd... Arts and secondary cooldown.
Wear them down from a distance.
Target in
Rising blade. We're in a good position. Move in.
now, it's my turn.
Assault hammer. Down you go. Open fire.
Man, as stated, 13 attack is way too good.
Drive them back. Defensive stance.
Upper hand.
Defensive stance, definitely. If once you have the ability to level that thing up, level it up. Like, literally level it up.
Side slash knife.
There is...
Rising blade.
Rising Blade with the small thing, you might not be removing. So don't upgrade that when you can.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in.
Yeah, that
Who knows?
sounds
Maybe
like
seeing the
normal
inside will jog their memory.
nature. And I... Yes, I know how classes work. I know how to change classes. So you don't have to tell me. Crush Surge and Artful Execution Surge. Versus melee attack up. I will take that. Anything else here? Nope. Anything here? Nope. And Elma can't even use the body gear yet because not her level. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. I saw it. Where is it? There it is. Where is it? Which one is...
Greetings.
Okay. I'm gonna have fun with that one. Hello there.
Thanks.
Forgive this inconvenience. Yeah, I don't remember when a lot of this stuff actually reopened. No talking. The opening shot of the game. The one that's used for every trailer. Though, I will be honest, I am technically... Wait, how much of it is spoilers if they throw the spoilers into the Switch profile icons?
Well, here we are.
Since
Not
they're
too
out of
shabby,
place,
huh?
though, I'll say it's not.
For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
Yep. I just realized the color of that, the weapon that I put on
So it
Elma
was
there.
that another survivor came to join our band of refugees.
It looks like the Mechonis color
We
scheme.
resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira. Come what may. New LA is our
Ah.
beautiful lie to ourselves.
One of the most
Truth is,
updated models in the game.
We were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Title drop. But that's dropped years ago. Yes. Almost gonna be way over leveled. This one. I have sworn Elmo started level 1 or 2 originally, not 5 and
How about a
3.
quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Sure.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
Okay. We starting in the industrial district, and we then go to commercial, then to administrative, and then I think lastly is a trip to the
Los Angeles. Good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly
residential.
delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago, ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
It will just be Gwen.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Gwen, don't say
Well,
anything.
remind you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right.
I will say,
We should be
Irina
going
is
too.
definitely one of the better,
Administrative
one of the
district
models
is
that definitely
That's where you'll be going home.
had a glow up
Anyway.
with the new models. It wasn't that bad, but it's very noticeable it's a different face. Welcome to NLA. Well, it won't be the first time, won't be the last one.
Really?
There you are.
Oh, one of the better, if you can get it, machines.
So listen.
Oh, wait. I wanted to read that one. Of course, it didn't reset.
Hey,
Another one. Oh, this is the crash test. For Doug. noticing a lot of there's appears to be frame stuttering, but it's whenever something's moving fast. And only cutscene. Ow. That the look on Elma's face was perfect.
Damn it!
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade. Yeah, well that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Changing party members. You can change your active party comp from main menu active members. There you can select allies from the reserve and add them to your active party or swap them around. Please note that there are times you will be unable to change party members, which is most of the time, and they will always be the following two. These two you will never be able to remove. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten my best luck, which is getting a better weapon for Lynn before actually getting here.
Damn it.
Even a single sprue. I like some of these. It was related to Arena's team, so that's what I thought it had something to do with someone joining Elma's team, and I'm like, man, we're not that far out. All we have are trucks and transports, no trains. Well, I will say most of this stream, once we're past the story, the railroaded story portion, will be mostly non-story. Because I am going to be running all the way to a specific point out of the map just for the fun of it. Because I did it in my original playthrough, I'm going to do it again.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired
Currently.
of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't
Man,
really have
why
time
does
for a
this
full pleasure
transport
cruise
look
here.
familiar just with extra
Why don't you give us
exhaust on the
express
side?
tour then? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often.
Almost never.
The other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes.
I've heard you can no longer clip through cars.
It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet.
Best and only bargain.
The residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs.
A veritable fortress.
And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Curious how the pro levels work. Certain levels work for this game, because there are some things that might not work.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
Yep.
That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Yes, I know that hint. Okay, so it's looking like
All this experience just serves to make me stronger.
I think I got a mining probe 2. I think the green one was another. It's also possible because they did I think they did remove some. They might have just locked certain ones to later. Mechanical field skill. Oh! Or just do away with the skills entirely until you have to get what would be considered level 5. Everything's pretty normal here, though.
Hey. And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
No interest in registration already.
I think I can answer that one.
Hello, Nagi.
So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Miss Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
Ah.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems
I wonder if I'll make the informed decision right now.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
I can immediately go to the last one.
End, 2 years ago. The end.
Start at the end. Earth.
The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Supposedly destroyed in
Their technology
a
and weapons
crossfire
were
of two alien
beyond our
races.
comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
Thing I see being blown up is the moon, not the Earth.
If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Yep.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to Planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Ask for more information about Blade.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
The Lifehold, a mythical black box.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Man, I wonder why they thought it would not be still mostly intact, though. From that picture.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Briefing brief. Why did I track that? I mean, this game does have tracking normally. I don't need that, though. I don't remember it being that out of place. Like, oh, just the main map pointing this direction or that direction? Just fine. I don't need that. Personally. But I can understand others needing it. I might look at the UI again to see if I can't turn that off.
To let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
Are we surprised?
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool.
Technically, those could clip as well.
Work it, baby.
I'm gonna have the character geek out.
Aren't they just the coolest? Everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually,
Poor Elma.
I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction. Hold on, I'll just
Lynn, calm down.
Right. Sorry.
I think I always did clarify. I never did geek out.
To counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't
Yes, and something you can't just immediately get through doing side quests. You have to do story.
And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
But if I got you all the items early?
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
There's not much in the... They say there's mostly everything, but it's also very small. Anyways. System. I need to fix one AI, not AI, visual. Field. Battle. Marker display. This I don't mind. There we go. That is just me, though. There's a smoke container right here. I'm going to continue failing that. I will be honest, I'm going to completely keep forgetting that.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments.
Okay.
Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses,
Okay,
citizens,
lots of motion
whoever.
blur.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey.
Okay, that's that. That's the toggle. Apparently that's a different toggle. Oh, that's map. There we go. The camera always tends to be a little too close for that.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade.
Decently important until you can't grab too many because of
unique skills.
Yeah.
This console lets you search for and recruit
Okay, Scout Console. This is your multiplayer element outside of the actual multiplayer element.
Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
I'm already pretty geared up there, Lynn. Anyways, yes, this is the multiplayer console. Essentially, anybody you're in a squad with, so that can be private. But typically in the Wii U version, there were two random sent squads. Those were specifically Lifehold, and then there was one that was more some combat oriented. It was supposed to be which type of squad missions you'd prefer, but they'd always mix the two anyways. Doesn't matter. Where technically one's more a solo player one, I think, and technically the other one was multiplayer, but anyways. You could recruit anyone in that lobby that you were in, of upwards of 32 players. However, if you're friends with people, you can also immediately choose them. They're at the top of the list. It doesn't matter if you're in the same server or not. You can just, or have to search for them. Or B, you could just talk to them as if they were normal NPCs right here, so long as the player is in your friends list on the Wii U. We'll see how much that changes in the coming portion.
To this
I
we
might be
call
turning off
upgrade.
autosave. I might leave it on, but
Blade's
I
been
might turn it
acquisition
off.
equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't
Yep.
lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
No. Technically, there's one more area, but it's... Well, I take a tour of the upper area, not lower. This one was always a, if a car was stopped, it has collision. If it was moving, it didn't. Believe one of these guys. That might have been a later portion. One of these was a grab.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandom, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
So,
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And
Yep.
that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
yep, I think the next one will be, technically also... I'm getting ahead of myself. I know all the portions of the story. For the most part, though I am speculating for this, next one. I think it's, technically another character in the Blade Barracks.
Really?
Part of this is also updated due to the fact that there is no, green on my controller. Speaking of which, I'm playing with the Xenoblade 2 controller.
Am I right?
Yeah, the one driving doesn't actually show up. It's only the one that walked along. Yep, on to the next story. Because I don't think you can leave until after you choose Blade.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandom? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Yes. That will
I
be
knew you'd
fine.
make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
Start training
All
with
right.
the best that's already
Welcome
it.
to the Cool Kids Club.
I won't joke. I won't make jokes.
Let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
Just
I guess we
outside.
should back up a bit.
End map.
Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor
Yes,
conditions and collect all kinds
the
of information
fun.
about the planet.
I will have this map done by the end of the day. I will admit this will be done by end of the day.
Take a look at this.
Right, literally after this thing,
What you're seeing on screen
no
is the
holds
terrain
barred,
that
all
includes
probe
New
spots
LA
will be
and
unlocked.
the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
Some of them do open up
Sooner
more
the
than
better,
ever.
as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living
I would
things in the
technically
vicinity.
be considered Pathfinder
Comes in
because
handy
of
if we need
that,
to track
but
down
I
a
like
raid or another
going
citizen.
Outfitter. I like the idea of being seen as someone
Quite
who
handy
develops
indeed.
arts more.
So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment.
Yep.
Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
Time for the first
We
boss.
can take the east gate out of the administrative district.
Oh, I
right?
can,
We should
I
be
can
there in no
equip,
time.
I'll
Lynn
leave the
with stuff.
details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah. Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
that I don't mind hitting track for. Okay, let's get set up for this mission, because I know I'm gonna get whacked. Headgear. You get a +1. Oh, you already have very heavily upgraded items. The only thing I might do is buy a arm piece. Just cause. I'm going to also fix this because, yeah, I don't have to keep it anymore. I don't have to keep gear. I don't have to keep gear. Oh my god. Medium is, not that one. It's the light suit. There we go. And I'm just going to... just do this. It's Grandada. Don't have to do anything currently there. Mine is yet to come.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of
Yay!
our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Speculated it was probably Arena and Win.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right?
Probably.
Man, forget this amateur hour pro baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try.
Be careful
not to
what
take
you
that
wish for, Lynn.
personally. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the east gate, shall we?
Yes. Wait. That means I have access to any of the suit upgrades for any of the character model. Just realized something. Something popped on the top right. I like that. And then headpieces. I only have so many Blade Cube prototypes. Oh! That looks good. Gives me a feel of the, natural debuffs. That's right. Attack, beam power, attack power, ranged attack, beam, ranged accuracy, beam attack power, and critical chance are all reduced in heavy rain. Of course I get it. Remember your anti-weather options, because they will be important. Okay, if you're looking for good enemy attacks, we got some. I'm probably gonna hit all the Lepixes on the way over, because I do know what's coming up.
Put some power into this one. Rising blade. We're in a good position. Move in.
Do have to be careful with Lynn, because Lynn is my other tank.
They're pushing me back.
Destroyed. Move in and strike.
Put some power into this one. We're in a good position. What? Move in.
Watch me lay into a suck.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Upper hand. Shadow strike.
Furious.
Wild Clam! I toppled them! Plug in!
Put some power into this one.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any.
Okay. Advanced survival goggles. Those are going to be level 8, aren't they? Oh, you can still see what the character looks. That is good. Font barrier. Potential okay. Don't want to do this, but this is probably better, considering Elma already has a bunch of potential on her. The Lepixes are the better target. Here's the other one. There's supposed to be one, like, right here. Oh, it's walked away. I'll deal with it later. Let's get this... Let's deal with this overgrown bug.
What the hell happened here?
And that guy happened.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless...
Unless... what?
This is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh?
Tyrant.
But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
They're just killing the tyrant.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, rookie.
Just turns and like,
Do you even
bye.
understand what that means?
We should probably explain. Tyrant is our term for any indigenous life form that falls outside of our usual threat ranking system. In other words, they're too powerful for us to even measure how dangerous they would be to take on.
And too powerful doesn't always just mean physically strong. If a
Yeah.
creature has even a single especially nasty trait, it's classified as a tyrant.
Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If
Yeah,
they
and?
come back at all.
Not to say skill issue, but again,
As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle
I like how I've rotated
I'm gonna
the
have to get used to dealing
headgear.
with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay?
Says
Either
the
of you.
tank to the rest of the party.
If we can take it down, great. If not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
How many times will you say this split through, Elma? Tougher than anything we faced already. Already 5 levels above the recommendation. I know how that works.
We've been discovered. Rising! Melee attacks next! My focus is improving. It's time!
Always run that skill.
Infuriate! Rising blade! We're in a good position. Move in!
That understands him.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Oh!
Infuriate! position. Move in.
Sight, Flash. Up right there. Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
I already did that. Clearly not enough.
Rising.
I think they updated the
Flame grenade.
Move in and strike. Shadow strike.
my skills are on cooldown.
Assault hammer. Furious. Rising blade.
There we go. Level up. Berlin and Tyrant down.
Awesome!
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe.
Yep.
If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the
Beam of
ideal
light.
spot to bury the probe.
Meaning that's not just visible to the player. Wow. Tell me, what the heck is projecting that beam of light, though, for a nav
the
spot?
probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you
I already
do
had
the
the
honors?
mining
You can
probe
launch it right from
G2.
your comm device. Give it a try. Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
And this is the only time you will ever see this cutscene. Every time else, you will just
And
hold
installation
the button down
Now online with a solid
and
connection to
see
Frontier
that
Nav.
initiation.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it.
Oh, and probably pausing
Hardest
to the
part is
map.
calculating the
It
ideal
will probably
probe
do that
locations.
too.
We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That's
And it's also
very
one of
true.
your
Let's head
your
back to the
immediate
barracks
warp
and
points.
report to Secretary Nagi.
I will say that now. You don't have. I don't care about the. I'll say this now. Not too worried. Yep. Segment recon, segment markers. Well, all I'm planning to do once I have my blade levels is we're going all the way up here. Most of these areas are easily enough on foot. Oh, I've gotten Battle Point. He's not out currently, but there is a level 81 directly out on this side. Everybody's used to the level 81 unique monster. Yes, that's what tyrants are. If you played other Xenoblade games, that's exactly what a tyrant is the unique monster of this game. Originally, the character level went to 60, but now I think it goes all the way to 99, like normal RPGs. We'll have to see, though. Oh. I did forget to check my ground gear. I did get a new, max TP up 2, and I'm still not level 8. You know who is level 8, though? The thing about exploration is that is a big chunk of your EXP in this game. Oh. Because now I can warp. Oh. Ah. I'm gonna put that in right now. Okay, that is so that you don't immediately throw things around. But it's I will say this now, it is very easy to cap on resources. Oh, Jesus.
Hey.
That was a weird pop in. I will say that now, that was weird. But that might be due to me being in the menu. I want to test something. This had collision.
Hey.
That doesn't, that didn't have collision, it still doesn't have collision. I think that one's probably designed to be harder. That one's functionally harder due to the bipedal design, unfortunately. Oh, Vandom. The big man with a plan.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
I'll take it. I think at this point, though, I can do whatever I want. If I can walk away right now and not be forced into a
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse
Bet.
me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little Miss Stick in the Rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Vandom is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow?
Vandom is best character in the game.
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right?
Yeah.
There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders.
I wonder if this guy is important at all. Considering he already gave me a tip, and I haven't even met him.
Like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights.
I would just skip this to the point, but...
helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering
Pathfinders
the
map
rest of the human race.
Interceptors, going out and marking out tyrants, defenders protecting the city from any issues.
Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira.
Maybe I missed
Right
it.
now, this is
Swapped the
probably our
two.
busiest division.
Outfitters, developing gear,
Interceptors ride shotguns,
mediators,
research
police,
heads,
your police and
escort VIPs
like
around,
health
and
related
help any
stuff in
other
the
idiots
city.
who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers.
Oh, the Harriers.
Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot?
More
conducting a
Skell
test flight with Lynn?
based stuff for defense.
He's part of the Harriers.
Or
If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers
okay,
would be New
I swapped
LA's
them.
offense.
Harriers are the ones that go out for hunting
Specialize in
preemptive
strikes
strikes.
on clear and obvious threats.
Tyrant.
But
Against
only
tyrants.
on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigene that moves.
That is clearly marked.
And you got your reclaimers.
Reclaimers are your trash
These guys are in charge of
cleaners.
finding the other pieces of the white whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left
Speaking
behind
of,
after
too,
a battle.
I think 1 or 2 of them are actually
Personal effects.
old
You
DLC
get a bit more
characters,
from
and you
but
don't
it's gotta
actually
be
get
done.
anyone from this group.
Until we're up and running here on Mira and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable.
Yep.
Also, the search
That's
for the
why they
Lifehold,
said this,
that's
even a
mostly
screw
on
is
reclaimers.
priceless.
Next, Curators.
Curators. Oh, yep.
Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory.
Another version of
Baffling
that
for samples
for
they can get
flora
their
and fauna.
hands on. Fruits, bugs,
Essentially the
stones, you name
biological
it.
skill version of the mechanically
It's
inclined
not all picking berries, though.
reclaimers.
Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigens.
Next, all right, prospectors.
The miners.
Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive.
Yep.
And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs.
Yep.
Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators.
Yep.
It's not a division for everyone. You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret
Yeah.
about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate.
Yeah, this is pretty much a just
Still
choose
get
what you
out there
feel
and
like
mix it up, hunt
being the more
divisions,
representative
whatever.
thing.
And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like.
I forget that's even a
So
function.
there's really no reason to stress about this. All right.
Never
You
had.
ready to choose?
Decide.
Yeah, and we're on pins and needles here.
Oh, if you gave me the thing. I don't get why that second one's there. Just give me the menu.
Then it's settled?
This is now, I think, when squads start showing up.
God, that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Yada yada yada.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks.
Okay.
Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia.
Yep.
Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Out
Are we
towards
talking
Oblivia.
indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah.
They did
Okay, now I
escape.
remember what part 3
Think
is.
they could hold their own, or at least run away.
All right, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever
Okay.
you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger
Okay.
that.
Storage probe. Builders of a Legacy. Aim mission control shop. Yeah. Fast travel. Arms. Missions. Story missions. Affinity. Normal missions. Missions. Basic missions. HP told me about King of the Dual Guilds. Or a communication tool section. Essentially your hints as you go by. Yes. Oh, I can finally do that. Yay! Arts. Ah. Ah. And, you don't have your best dual art skill available yet. Blood sacrifice. None of you are really good. Fire Carnival, Wild Down. No, I forgot to put on extra skills. Rank 2. Okay, with that being said, it's time to start the running around. Goal is Koldros. Because I'm an insane fool. And I will admit it.
Hey.
Now what?
Sorry to bother you, and I know you're terribly busy, but is there any way you might help with a rather urgent quest? Honestly, it won't take too much of your time. Heck, I don't have much of my own to spend taking up yours. Sorry. Trying this request through official channels and all that, so I'm sorry, but there's no time. Complete bunkers, that's all I ask. Listen. Really, you're gonna listen to me? Oh man, what are the odds? The very first person I asked would help me out, huh? Like 9 to 1? I'm shy, you see, and I worked myself into a panic thinking I'd have to keep approaching strangers. Yeah, so I need you to deliver supplies to a blade team in the field. I'm a mechanic, you see, specializing in skills. I tend to head up a lot of important projects. Sorry. That sounded braggy. Anyway, I got a call from a team that's always been really nice to me. They asked me to bring them supplies so they can do a field repair of their scales. Apparently something called a whimsical duo gill attacked them after they left on a mission, and now they're stranded out there. I pride myself on customer service, but me wandering around outside the city is just a bad idea, especially with the two gills that broke their scales still kicking around. As much as I want to help, I'm just a mechanic. There was only so much I could do. But on the other hand, the thought of those poor scales lying there all beat up just broke my heart. So I gathered some adventurous stuff, left town, then kind of panicked about what to do next. The only sane plan was asking someone else for help. Anyway, I know I should post this to mission control. I don't have time for rules, man. I just can't stand whatever around filling out paperwork and cutting red tape or whatever. Oh, and I'll pay you, of course. Actually, the leader of the team you will be rescuing will, or I hope. At any rate, they're really in trouble, so if you could get these supplies to them, I'd really appreciate it. Okay. Time for pain. Since I am still only level 7. But exploring Mira is fairly simple. It's easy, but not... It can be difficult, but due to levels. But is it the hardest thing in the world? No. Only so much I can do about that front. And not everything is immediately going to trigger. I will say that. Okay. Probe spot here. There's a probe spot here. Probe here. Best path is this way, up to here, and then we're going straight across to Silva. Currently, my storage limit is small. I think Collectopedia should have spawned at this point. Yep. Collectopedia is similar to Xenoblade 1. Just this. Lucky panels do exist, and those are points. Battle points for skills and arts. They are difficult, though. There are a lot. Another quest here. Please, Monica, you gotta understand, as Blades, our first priority is coming home alive. And as the one responsible for this team, I have to take the path with the least amount of risk. So you want to give up his life to save ours? Pathetic. Look, if you don't want to go, that's fine. I'll find Connor alone. Monica, that's crazy. Will you please listen to me for a second? Huh? What is it? If you're out here, I'm guessing it's because you're a Blade. In that case, let me ask you something. Should an entire team risk their lives to rescue one single member? Or should that team run back to New LA like a pair of sniveling cowards and wait for reinforcement? think a leader, you're willing to assume responsibility for your people's lives. Thinks like a damn coward. I'm done talking. I'm going to help Connor. And we're back where we started. This is difficult, but would you head north to Sickle Rock Rise and see if you can find an interceptor named Connor? He's a part of our team. We got separated on a survey job and he hasn't come back. Thank you. I know it should be me going instead, but we got beaten to a pulp when our survey mission turned into an impromptu copper Sinicula hunt. Honestly, we're both at a loss here, as you can probably tell. I'm afraid if we go, we'll just invite more trouble. I'm sorry that you had to see any of this, but I know that I really appreciate the help. We both do. As soon as we know Connor's location, we'll do our best to rescue him. Please help us find our friend. Okay. Bunch of quests. Just trying to pick up just due to the fact that there's a lot here. I do wish there was one thing. Oh, this is something that you have yet to put into your field. I will say there are a lot under this belt. I think technically I'm supposed to talk to Eleanor on one. Belt too.
Just serves to make me stronger.
So, technically levels are only worrisome if you're going by an enemy type that will notice you. They changed how unique monsters look, or tyrants look. I'm going to still say uniques, but you know. Originally it was just a black circle around the level number. They changed that. Probably due to the fact that that doesn't work. Yep. That's how it's gonna work. So we're heading here. This one would probably be better than this one. Just because of what you'd have to go through. Because then you can just run across this area. Oh, no. That one's on top. Okay. I remember where that. You do have to be careful because at this time of day, Rexes. Rexes are type-based enemies of level. Can be upwards of like level 30. Most enemies don't see you as a problem, even these guys. Because the thing they worry about more are skells. Than the player.
It won't have to be like this.
I think you have to wait till after this one quest for certain things. There's Connor.
Hey.
Oh, sweet baby back ribs, you're human. I guess my luck hasn't completely run out on me. Those monsters were chasing me everywhere. First I ran out of ammo, Then I lost my comm device. Then I'm pretty sure my time was up. Why am I not surprised? I mean, it's sweet of her to care, but she's always been a bit of a worry wart. So I suppose I should report back and let them know I'm okay. Hate to bother you, but could you help me look for my comm device? It should be nearby. I know we're both fellow blades and all, but I'm still willing to pay you for your time. It's my goof out. Oh, but it's here anyway. Weird. And as I said, don't worry about fall distance. It's not gonna take you out. Red, purple. Don't get nearby, you will get sent flying. So, I'm saying anything above 20? Okay, those are full aggro sight. Whoa.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I won't miss this chance. Rising blade! It's time.
Side flash.
Oh, time of day changed. That's why.
Now get in there.
So some of my enemies are different, except for those guys.
Rising blade! We're in a good
That means they're probably, I think that's actually a Scorpio squad, not the, group, not a,
Move in and do some damage.
flame grenade!
Shadow strike.
It's time.
Upper hand.
We're in a good position. Move in. Victory is ours.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
busted headgear. This is going to take a while because certain things will be required. One energy clip for survey result. Wonder what this energy clip. What's it for? Something tells me the comm device is down here. It's not going to force me up into the 36s. I say that. It's going to force me into the 36s. I'm dead. Yep.
I have to keep.
Sorry. You guys take it from here.
Okay, we're not doing that for a little bit. What's it? Okay. The weird staggering of the enemy levels is a little weird and can get you. It can in fact get you. Okay, this one is on the ground. Ah, okay. That's actually interesting. Apparently FN sites are going to be shown in yellow. I get. Maybe. This isn't the right thing, though. But there's treasure here. I also found where the, tyrant was.
I think even my cooking got better.
I think it's supposed to be right there. Yeah, I can't get it that one due to the fact that it's above water. To get to that, you need to do that bridge.
Comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
Not high enough level, or another thing is required. Technically, from this spot here, safer to go into the water and swim. Oh. Oh! Okay, good to know. Apparently, you can't leave Primordia immediately. Have a nice trip. Okay, then. With that, then it's just going straight left. Straight west. I think it might be on this spot. Tyrant proof that skill of yours. I still have to deal with random Grexes, but... Oh, and... that's right, Scipios don't require... Where? Oh, Scipios are right there. Oh, is it up there? Yeah, I think the nav point's up there. That's right. Alien wreckage. Another thing, completing a section can, in fact, oh, that didn't trigger, will forever be beyond me. Yes, I know I can do the basic missions, which I probably should do. Because they do help with getting certain levels for certain other options, which don't show on the map. Status. Oh, here it comes. Back. It's one of those small things that's actually really good about the game's world. Oh, I know where it is. See how could be dying. Alan Rock, that can tear it. Nope, not worth it. Oh, I know where that is. Eve. Bird Terror. Oh, near that cave. Oh, wait. No, that cave's on the other one. Not up here. Okay, no. This one is up there. This one's on the, fire. This one, I think I actually have to run all the way around. Yeah, everything up here is, nasty. But with the wonderful movement this game gives you, it is very, very easy to break. With some enemies, they've also increased the size for. Didn't want to come down here because of the 40 character me's, but oh, that bird I think is sight as well. By the way, this game does follow Metroid Prime logic. If it's connected, the slope is connected to something, you're standing on it. If there's any form of ledge, you're standing on it. So you're just walking around minding your own business.
Got no choice.
Of course. And I'm dead.
Sorry. You guys, take it from here.
I'm dead.
Sorry, guys. Hit them while they're still gloating.
Just made it far enough. One and two, I can warp here now. That's my landmark right there. Now the question is, where on this spot is it? Also, too, I think I can warp past all the enemies. Because the landmark, for some reason, is like 3 spots further than it probably should be. It also looks like they didn't update what's a necessary hexagon and what's not. No, one is in a cave in the game code. Can't remember which one it is and where it is.
I can't let this new strength distract me.
However, Castaway Cave is a landmark. We have way too many sound-based monsters. Because some of them are also on the floor. So we're not even going to worry about that. Flip up this wall. Should be able to if trigger. Totally not necessary. This game is too easy. Oh, no, it was still down there. Yeah, it's right there. I wouldn't be shocked if it's, not in the right spot. No, not that. Not that. Maybe it's only on the Frontier Nav one? Combat support. That's what I'm looking for. We're back there. Got as far as we can go. Because apparently the game chose to lock things. Behind quest.
Be like this. Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
I won't miss this chance.
Fire carnival!
Assault hammer! Rising blade! Infuriate!
If you're wondering what level I would recommend at this point, 12. In fact, at this point, you should be starting looking at special, even further up in the specialized list
Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade!
for classes.
Defensive stance! Infuriate!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
Rising blade!
I already have an aura up.
You're on top of this now.
Assault hammer! Rising blade! We're in a good position. Move in!
Now it's my turn.
Flame grenade!
Upper hand.
Game and set.
There we go. Power drive, unwavering courage.
These wires are backwards!
HP maximum. Yeah, skill flash at the moment needs upgrade. That one I don't think I ever actually take off. But once again, I think technically the cap was higher than what this game allows.
Wear them down from a distance.
Rexes are...
They've seen us!
Target in sight.
Infuriate!
Move in and do
Put
some
some
damage.
power into this one. We're in a good position.
Shadow
Move
strike.
in! I'll put some power into this one. Down you go! Open fire! Defensive stance!
Touch me up.
Sorry, but I need it.
That is not...
Side slash tendons destroyed. Move in and strike. Side
some
slash.
power into this
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Class rank up. Yes, if you're leveling here, be careful because there is big lovely level 81 monster that will spawn here during the morning hours. Simians are also spawning up there. Yeah, because Connor's mission is way too high level. Yeah, this one is supposed to be the idea that you can get to it immediately along your path to the west. Hey, little help over here. Some indigent attacked us during our assignment, got one of my men pretty good. Ghost busted too, damn thing won't move at all. Think you maybe you could spare some supplies? Oh, Sadie sent you? Oh, why didn't you say so instead of letting me flap my gums like an idiot? Here, give me the supplies. I need to get this skull patched pronto. Thanks, pal, you're a lifesaver. I asked Sadie for help, but I wasn't exactly getting my hopes up, you know what I mean? I'm impressed you made it out here in one piece. Right, lucky, right. Well, we sure as hell weren't. That indigent turned up out of nowhere. How the heck did you beat that whimsical Dougal? Anyway, that thing was huge. What, you made it all the way here without running into it? Not even once? Yeesh, either someone's watching out for you, or someone's got it in for us, one or the other. Maybe that means that dang whimsical Dougal's still out on the rampage somewhere. Talk about a piece of bad news. Not every blade's as lucky as you know. Gotta take that thing out before it kills someone. What do you say? Think that luck of yours is good enough to beat a whimsical Dougal? Me, I want to suck the giant lug right in its ugly face. I'm sure you know how frustrating it is to have your assignment put on hold. Do this for a fellow blade. Secure the route and kick that ugly thing right in the teeth. I'll be here waiting for all the juicy details.
I'm going in.
Let's see what you've got.
Punch first. Ask questions later.
Sliding nice. Move in if you can.
Flame grenade! I'll put some power into this one. We're in a good position. Move in!
Side slash.
Can't go in. Have to
Power
take.
dive!
That put a dent in
Fire
him.
carnival!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Infuriate! Rising blade! We're in a good position. Move in! Defensive stance!
Side slash.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Shadow strike.
Wild stab!
Infuriate!
Move in and
I'll
keep
make
the
sure to
rhythm
leave
going.
a dent. Game on.
Let's keep it up.
If I don't want, I'll do that before I warp back to the barracks. Because I'm gonna do some basic missions. Oh, you beat that whimsical Dougal into next week yet? Hold on now, judging from the air of confidence and the smug grin on your face, I'd say that baby's 6 feet under. Oh shoot, that's music to my ears. You cleared the path and made my day to boot. Pretty impressive stuff. Really gotta thank you. Well, while you were off fighting, I was working on this skull. Almost got it all patched up. Looks like we'll be getting back to work without losing much time, thanks to you. We'll bang these data probes in at the Frontier nav probe sites and be back home in time for supper. Hopefully the indigent data they turn out will make sure no one else gets another nasty surprise. Hey, thanks. The Pathfinders are an elite group even by Blade standards, which means average schlubs like me have got to work extra hard to keep up. That means it's time for me to patch the skill up and get back to work. Some planet we picked to crash into, huh? It's easier to forget how nuts this place is until you get your A handed to you by some giant monster. I mean, for the foreseeable future, we're probably going to be fighting like that, things like that can easily crush skulls. Gotta remember to be more careful, or I'm gonna wind up a lot more dead. No more rookie mistakes for me here from here on out. You be careful too, yeah? Let's the both of us live a long, long time and see where humanity goes, you know? Makeshift gauze eye patch. I wish some of these items just showed up in other things and not in your inventory. Lynn's finally level 9. I'm gonna continue forgetting that. Elma afternoon. The Professional Hero's Ride. Okay. Ugh.
Hey.
Acorn Abacuses. Find 3. Serene the Lost, which is a tyrant kill. Rabbit Research. Dizzy Rabbits. Behold the Crayon Jelly. I have 4 of these, so I can immediately turn that in. I don't have that. Have that one, though. Don't have that. That will be easy once it goes through. Don't have that yet. I can do that easy. And that's done. I got the bargain tee. I got the bargain tank top. Yeah, that's the easy stuff. And I already have all the,
Hey. Am I right?
Okay, we're about to do some more, pickup. Because I need to go find a mission, basic mission, for this one. Okay, all the way across. This game, so long it is. As someone put, this game is very much the Majora's Mask. Under Majora's Mask syndrome. You're doing everything but the story. And narrative. Oh, hello, Leroy. Oh, there's two here. Better latte than never. Yeah, there are a number of quests that do require.
Let me tell you.
Oh, a lot of these don't unlock until after you get the one quest done. Interesting.
Guess what?
Nope.
Great.
Nope. That one. Still at 1300.
What's up?
Here you go. Thanks. Hopefully we can do this again sometime. Max HP out. All the way back up here. I think the Christie one is also a what you get scenario. Might actually have to turn on my Wii U while playing this game. Okay, Christie asks for Miranum every so often. Or Miranium every so often. It's the new recruit, right? Confirm. Oh good, I've been looking for you. The name's Christie, with a K. I'm the operations manager from Frontier Nav. Nagi requested that I brief you on the whole Frontier deal. Decline, I already know all about it. Oh really? All that knowledge is swimming around in your noggin just because you helped Colonel Elma install one little data probe. Sorry, rookie, there's more to that work than that. So, first lesson, there are several different types. Data probes, yes, I know. What's more, placing the exact same type and grade of probe in neighboring sites will amplify the effect of each probe. Now I stand here making you listen to a long-out explanation, or I could, but here's trying it out. Cancel. Now the data probe you installed out on Eastgate Plain? Yep. Good, I can see why you're on Nagi's short list. If you ever need to verify its exact location, just access the segment map with your comm device. I'll point out a pair of placement sites in the plains, past the E gate that you can chain together on your grid. Head there and install a data probe at each site. But I don't just want any data probes, they must be the same type. You can swap around data probes using your comm device. You do have unused probe rights, you take a few mining probes just in case. 2 specified data site. So this one's gonna force me to do... Yes. Frontier Nav automatically takes me out. I guess I actually have to load the mission. And then this one's probably going to be the last one first. For a bit.
How's it going?
Have you installed data probes at those 2 sites?
1, 2, 3, 4.
I have to get that one. Show on map. Oh. Here we go. Now I can get almost 2,000 on a single one. So it was the right one, just in the wrong thing. Probes are installed and set up as mining probes. Perfect. You work fast. I'm sure that's part of what Nagi sees in you. It's just lucky. That humility will serve you well. Never lose sight of it. That said, a little confidence doesn't hurt either. Try setting up your comms device to Frontier Nav. You should see 3 sites circled in red and connected by link line. That's a free site link combo. Could boost effects of each of those data probes by 30%. If you get that combo up to 5 neighboring sites with the same data probe site set, the effects will be amplified by 50. An 8 probe link will net you an extra 80. See where this is going? The more data probes of the same type you install in neighboring placements, the more efficient it will become. So you think you got the hang of all this chain probes? Yeah. With pupils make teaching a pleasure. Well then, I'd say that concludes your first assignment. You can have this research probe by way of reward. Don't say I never gave you anything. I'll teach you about that one next, okay? We'll start the same way. I'll point you to a new Frontier probe site and you'll install the probe. Then, then on top of that, I want you to go find an unexplored territory known as the Rock Cavern. Good luck. Okay. I now know where that one is. But with that being said, that is going to be it for this stream. I'm planning on coming back a little later, probably about 6:37 Eastern Daylight Savings Time, to continue working through the story and quests. So with that being said, that is it for today. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you potentially next time. Bye!